Hi. Welcome. I hope that you're doing well. Please have a comfortable seat. We're going to do some Yin Yoga for grounding. Gather the hands at your heart. Sit up nice and tall. Close your eyes and welcome this moment. Breathe in. Exhale. For Om, inhale. Then continue to remain open as you feel your heartbeat. As this experience unfolds, this beautiful space we get to share together. Thanks for being here. So you may need some props. I'm going to grab a blanket. And I have this rounded bolster meditation cushion, but I also have a long bolster. So we're going to take a folded blanket, folded like a square, and the bolster as well, just in case. Coming into toe pose or stretching the bottoms of the feet, where a lot of the water element meridians or urinary bladder points are, which is helping us access depth, relaxing the central nervous system, as well as balancing our energy. And so with the toes spread, I like to take the pinky toe and that ring toe, spread it out more. And my big toes are touching, but you do what you can here. And as you sink the hips to the heels, begin to settle. My hands are supporting me. I'm going to take hands to the bolster, forearms to the bolster actually. And by bringing my weight down and forward into my arms, it's going to take some of the intensity out of the feet, okay? And you might play as you breathe with bringing the heels a little closer. Dropping right ear to shoulder. Exhale, drop left ear to shoulder. And doing some neck rolls as the tongue softens. Allowing the breath to fill the lower belly. And you play with that line of being held and supported, yielding into the shape, as well as challenging that edge. Noticing the intensity and sensation and deepening the breath. We're over halfway. If you want to see if you can bring the pelvis directly to the heels, you might take another blanket or a bolster. Good. And feel the descending quality of the tailbone. If you're sitting on something like I am, make sure that you're not overarching your spine. So feel a neutral pelvis, a neutral rib cage, and feel that exhale, downward pull of tension and thought into the earth. Fill the lower belly on the inhale. Exhale, empty into the earth. Great. And now shifting forward. My hands are on the bolster in front. I'm just going to shake the feet. Exhale out of the mouth. Good. And now, make sure that your knees are off of the blanket, but your feet are on the blanket. And sit your hips on your heels. Now, you can have the bolster on its high end to hold on to it, or you can have a couple bricks to the side of you. So now we're accessing the front of the feet in shins. So at the bricks on their high end, you might lean back a little bit. In the energy dynamics of yoga, the root, pelvic floor, the coccyx, the very bottom portion of the tailbone and spine, is how we access the earth element, and we establish it through our legs, through our feet. And in Chinese medicine, when we fill the lower belly, we're accessing the ground within, and we connect to the quality of yin, heavy, dense stillness through the bottoms of the feet, through the water element as well. So I'm starting to lift the knees a little bit, pressing into the tops of the feet, and leaning back into the bricks, fingers. And again, you can keep your hands on the bricks, which is going to take some of the intensity out of it. Make sure you're bending your elbows. We're accessing some of the earth element lines in the lower inner outer leg. And then the water element meridians, energy streams in the back body. And can you soften when you walk up to resistance, tension? Exhale out of the mouth to the earth. And pressing into the tops of the feet ever so gently, lengthening tailbone down. Take a bigger breath in. Bigger breath out. One more breath. Exhale, very nice. Excellent. And coming forward, maybe shake the feet out again. Exhale out of the mouth. Excellent. Now we're going to take the blanket and do a long, so let's unfold it. So this is just folded in half. Now we're going to fold it in thirds, an accordion fold, so a third over and a third under. Great. And now bring this to the left side of your mat for swan, sleeping swan. And the bolster, let's bring it lengthwise. Right foot comes into this swan shape, knee moves to the outside right side of the mat. And now the blanket is supporting the left leg, sliding back, which heel, knee, hip is in alignment. And now I'm going to slide the bolster under, so right in front of the right foot, which is in front of the left hip. And now the bolster is supporting spine. Turn your gaze to one side. And let your breath deepen. It's said that this shape helps access all of the meridians, correlate to all of the elements. Balancing the elements, the organs associated. And giving yourself permission to settle into stillness. Let the tongue drop. Every exhale, you're falling into gravity. And I would like to explore without the bolster. I'm going to remove it and move it widthwise and see if I just want to rest my head on it. Some of you might shift with just forearms. You could also reach your arms overhead on the bolster, which will get into the armpits a little bit more. Feeling held by the earth in this turning within. As your attention moves to the lower belly on the inhale, feeling like a balloon. Exhale, let go into the earth. Every exhale. One more breath. Great. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, coming into all fours. You can shake that leg out. Just feel. And we'll switch the blanket to the right. And bring the bolster back lengthwise left. So bringing the left foot now in front of the blanket, which is in front of the right hip, sliding right leg back. And the bottom of the bolster is right in the nook of my left foot, folding on the exhale, turning the gaze to one side. I'm looking left now. And just feel what feels good. See if you can feel the back of the right foot. Completely flat to the ground without twisting. And if you want to play with removing the bolster or playing with a variation, feeling that you're not bringing the weight too much into the right hip, so it's still level with the left outer hip dropping. Feel the tailbone lengthening. And as your bones drop, accessing the ground within you, take a full breath in and a full breath out. Great. And slowly bending back knee. Releasing. You can shake it out if that feels good. So now I'm going to take the bolster and go back to a long rectangle fold. So blanket's folded in half from top to bottom. And I'm going to fold it in half again from side to side. Fold it in half again from top to bottom. And then fold it in half one more time from top to bottom to bring legs up the wall. So I'm going to do bolster and blanket. Now, you don't have to do this many cushions. You can just do one or the other. And to get into it, I've seen people struggle. But you lean on one shoulder, hip, like fetal position, and roll up. Now, it's just getting your butt on it. So if you bring your hands overhead and lift the shoulders and the hips, I'm going to adjust the bolster blanket right under my tailbone. So my butt's not actually touching the wall, but my legs are. Great. And settling here. Maybe arms alongside your body, palms up, or hands on your body if that feels nurturing. And closing the eyes. And the earth element helps us connect to this moment. Now this moment, the earth is a present moment awareness, which allows us to access grounding within. And you're more than welcome to stay with your legs like this, or soles of feet together, knees open. Some of you opening the legs wide or staying in the butterfly. Or keeping the legs up to the sky. Feel the pelvic floor widen. Big breath. Exhale. Bring the legs back up to the sky. And then bend the knees and slowly roll to one side in fetal position off of your props. And pause in fetal position with one arm overhead and resting your head in that arm, and then the other hand to the earth in front of your chest. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Let's chant the sound of Om just like this, giving your heart's vibration, your heart song that's emitted through your voice to the earth, just resting in fetal position. Breathe in. And from fetal position, slowly come up to seated. Right hand to heart, left hand on top, cross right thumb over. Celebrate the flow that guides you. We say to close, Jai Yo Flow, and honoring these Eastern traditions, may we download the knowledge that's been passed on from all the teachers before. We say Namaste. Thank you.